Hello, I'm Robert Sheehan, and I'm in custody at the Hollywood Report. Sorry, I've just realised that the cameraman has black laces in one shoe and white laces in the other. I'm wearing leggings, look at that. Didn't you say we were going to have fun in this interview?
I know, I guess we...
I want to say, I think it's deeply unprofessional of Hey You Guys to, you know, situate me for an interview, like right in front of a giant cock that they drew.
Oh, cock! Oh no, he's ruining it!
Yeah, that's not fair. That undermines me. It's undermining, okay? I don't like giant purple cocks near my head.
Best rugby team, Munster versus Leinster. Leinster, obviously, because that's where I'm from. Who are the most attractive rugby players? Let's do it that way. Who do Munster have? Ronan O'Gara. Oh, Jesus. Who do Leinster have? Brian O'Driscoll. Oh, crikey.
Blank could absolutely spit in my mouth.
Oh! I did a play a few years ago, and every night a girl, the actress across me, had to spit in my face, and I'll be honest, I started to really enjoy it.
I just want to clarify, I am not a pervert.
Oh, crikey!
Would have the power to make people take out their genitals in public.
Hi there. Oh, I just let one go.
Most of the time.
I would say I'm Scrappy Doo because I'm enthusiastic, you know. I've got a can-do attitude. And plus Scooby Doo just sounds like he's had a stroke. Because everyone else can talk. Scrappy Doo can talk, but his uncle Scooby can't. What's all that about? Why can he go and Scrappy can speak perfectly, perfect diction. I like to think my diction's good. Well anyway, what were we talking about?
9, anal leakage. Take 1. Scene 9, take 2, boobs. 9, asshole, take 2.
You got a new film out. Would you like to tell us about it?
No, I wouldn't.
For an internet startup company these days, you have to be called Space Hopper, Stink Pot, or Boob Face, Tit Wank. Maybe not the last one, although titwank.com, I tell you, it's classic. I'm subscribed.
Yeah, we had no idea how it would be perceived or...
And more importantly, I once walked into the toilets and found Nathan with a gag ball. Episode, I do get quite naked. Yeah. I had a full scene with Pogo just wearing like a tiny little skimpy brief, actually.
I enjoyed it.
So he was about crotch height. Lucky devil.
The thing about filming is that, like for example today, there's a lot of waiting around and doing sweet fuck all with your time. So what you have to do is find ways to entertain yourself.
Rafa Nadal, right? One arm is massive and one arm's tiny. It's obviously his wank arm. No, I mean it may be his tennis arm, but you can see the definition that only masturbation gives you in the bicep and tricep area. In that left arm. It's about twice the size of his other arm. He must have problems with masturbation. And Rafa, if you're out there, stop, man. Because God's watching.
The booze and the opiates didn't help the erections, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think he killed himself because he couldn't get erections? That's it.
Yeah, that would be for starters. Yeah, that would...
36, take 2, penis.
Do you know there was a midget that got swallowed whole by a hippo recently in a circus? And he came off a trampoline at a funny angle, and a hippo was yawning by the edge of the ring, and he went straight into his mouth. That's got nothing to do with Hungry Hungry Hippos, but it just popped into my head. One time, actually, I was at this posh do in Dublin, and Brian O'Driscoll accidentally hit me a jostle and sent me about 15 paces across the floor. Thanks, Brian. That's true.
Well, I call my genitals the mortal instruments.
Not City of Bones?
Yeah. No, that's when me and a bunch of mates get together.
You know there's a thing called Wiki Feet?
My friend Jordan's feet are on that. She's an actress, and someone zoomed in on her feet on Instagram and put it on Wiki Feet.
But like, I'm not into feet at all. Like, that's not, like,
You're missing
I'm
out,
glad
man.
that most of the interview's been about that so far.
Yeah, like, what are we, like,
I
2
wish I
minutes
could.
in? Okay, I'm not not looking at
I
it, but you
can't.
can-
Least Irish-looking Irishman in the world.
How
Robert
dare
Sheehan.
you?
How are you, Rob, today?
I'm not too bad. Not too bad. There was a Caribbean milkman who used to prowl our streets when I was an infant. On a complete side note, I wrote a little short story recently called Salvador Daly about a little Irish fella who was clearly a product of the milkman. I think that might have been semi-autobiographical.
A life story.
Mom and Dad.
I just want to say, if my family sees this, I'm at UCD in South Dublin. Please come and rescue me.
Just leave a bag of €2 million in unmarked notes down in the CTN locker, but leave it anonymous.
You can't put a price on love, can you? Can you? Please?
2 words. Film.
Oh my gosh, he's so much better.
Fly. Superman! No, oh, not Superman. Sexy Superman.
I'm trying to pilfer some internet connection so I can buy myself a Hoover. You know, it's just things to do while you're waiting about.
Very much like Jean-Claude Van Damme, in the sense that in my contract it's stipulated that I have to show my arse, like full movement.
Yeah, that's a face of a man who will try anything.
Yeah. Crack addict. And this series, I've discovered that Iwan sleeps with his mouth open, right? So at lunchtimes I like to creep into his trailer and just hang my testicles over his mouth. And so that his breath it's a lovely warm sensation on the back of my scrotum. And I think because of that, I feel closer to him this series round.
So you were presenting Best Comedy?
I was. I'm a very serious man, so I think that's why they did it, you know, for irony purposes. No, I don't have any tattoos. I wish I had one tucked away somewhere that I couldn't show you, but I'm being absolutely honest, I have no ink. I'm pure as the driven snow, darling. Some internet people, nerds of the world, right? I'm giving too much away. You know, if you're not allowed to see my bulge.
What's the best prank you've ever played on someone?
I can't. Best prank. We took some horse shit and we put it in a brown bag and we put it on someone's doorstep and set fire to it and rang their doorbell. So then they had to open the door, realize that something was on fire on their doormat, and then stamp on it, and thereby splatting horse shit everywhere.
Lovely.
This is about Rob or it's about Tom. I want blank to straight up cut off my airflow.
That's got to be you. That's got to be you.
Do you think so?
Well, they'll think you're into some seedy.
Yeah, it's some weird shit. Do that again, you beautiful, brilliant, beep-haired unicorn. It's you again!
What was I doing? Is the big question.
You were probably grazing in a field.
Why am I unicorn?
Maybe you had an erection at the time.
We've got the impending apocalypse coming, so if you guys only had 2 to 3 days left before the apocalypse arrived, where would you go?
I'd be like disco party, yeah, Berlin, luminous banana hammock, stretched across the top of my head, yeah?
Yeah.
Body paints, ecstasy.
I'd smoke a joint with my dad.
Would you? Can I be there?
Yeah, hell yeah, he could be there. My dad doesn't do anything, so it'd be nice to kind of, force feed him a joint.
Gather the loved ones, you know.
Yeah, hang out with my family.
Boring. It's like, yeah, you gave birth to me, so we might as well be here at the end, mother. The sultry sounds of Ron Perlman's voice just in your ear in a scene, it loosens your bowels.
Basically, on a Saturday night, I like to spend my time alone, cranking. Now, for all of you out there that don't know what a crank is, it's a crying wank. It blends emotion with pleasure, and I basically crank until I climax.
What does sex bring us, apart from the odd nasty rash if you're unlucky?
Friend zone is a tragic place to be. And, you should do anything and everything to get out of the friend zone if you find yourself there. Students, you should all be listening to this, because if you find yourself in the friend zone, do the quickest thing you can to get out of it. And that might involve jumping up on the nearest table and getting your willy out and swinging it around in circles. Because that will certainly remove you from any friend zone and put you firmly in an enemy zone. For most people, loner zone, exactly. Pariah zone. You know, I like to go to restaurants that you don't need a reservation, so I didn't have any reservations, you know, as regards in the culinary sense.
Yeah, we've met a few times in the past, and it seems that you
Think you're an alcoholic.
You thought I was a raging alcoholic because you thought I was drunk every time. And just before the lights went down, you went, "All right, Rob, see you at the end. Enjoy Michael Fassbender's cock."
Don't think I haven't noticed Jamie Campbell Bower's sculpted bum. Look at that thing. It's like a peach.
Da 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 da, healthy smoothie. Robert Sheehan, make you feel good. Vitality. It's mainly sweet, but then there'll be a little addition of savoury in the form of cayenne pepper. Jesus. Bash, look at that. The more cayenne pepper, the merrier, you know, if you're a fan of the hot and spicy, like moi. I've got a serious Charlie Sheen on. I need more drugs.
You did quite a lot in this as well. I felt like we saw you.
Do I? Sorry, I was completely drunk at the time.
You know what's a lovely track is that track Wide Open by the Chemical Brothers. It's very trancey, and if you were ever on drugs, which I never was ever in my life, it goes well with that. Maybe, hypothetically, I don't know. I don't think it was anything I was conscious of, to be honest. I'm conscious of very little most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm very, very high at the... I know, I should stop saying that because that's... I'm going to get in trouble for saying that because I'm sober.
Robbie. Your head. Pinch your head.
Sex even releases a hormone that raises your pain threshold. It's for all you spankers out there. Spank on. The more sex you have, the harder you can spank.
I think it's more likely that the moon is an egg. I went to my character's grave in Paris.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did, yeah. He was buried in this beautiful cemetery. And I read him some poems, right? And then I fell asleep on his grave. Wow. It was really weird. It was really nice sleep, though.
By the angel, yeah. I say that sometimes, but with a lot more curses involved.
Less of this.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Blank is so hot, I want him to twist my head off. Only you are hot enough to twist someone's head off.
Yeah, but you have the arms, man. Maybe
Yeah.
get them in a headlock or something and just see how it goes.
Just pop it off.
I'm willing to do whatever the fans want, including decapitation. Next! I'm starting to think all of them are you, and this is just a terrible, cruel prank by Netflix.
That's why I went to Galway. I went to college for a year, did film and TV studies, but then failed after 1 year, and then just didn't go back for the repeats. Just decided to do nothing, and then got into more and more acting.
We're not promoting not finishing college. Finish college, people.
Finish college, but if the course is as shit as the one I did, don't bother. I love you, GMIT.
Foot pain. Pain. Floating. Space.
Spinach. It's good for the old fibre and the protein intake.
You'll be shitting yourself.
Exactly. At least 4 times a day.
Play a character called Simon, who's normally on the receiving end to his
Receiving end.
mouthy spouting off.
Look at you with the runes on your arms. You're gorgeous. Lovely. Oh yeah, you're Isabel. Yeah, Simon and Isabel have a little thing later on in the films. Can I have your number? Yeah, sweet. Success. Okay, let's wrap this up. The camera just went like that. What are you going down into my cleavage for a minute? Do you want to see a little bit? See a little bit of bum there.
Scene 79, take 1, with a herpes-infested cock and balls.
The bottom line is, we all love a cheese sandwich and a pot noodle, right? But if you had to choose between that and a blowjob from a toothless woman or man with lips like a Michelin tire, or ladies, for you, a nice oily massage with additional finger blasting from a muscular Brazilian man, we all know which one we'd choose.
I'd love the ability to be able to see flatulence.
Their dad doesn't call them by anything other than their numbers.
Except for me, he calls me saucy every now and again. That was in the deleted scenes.
He's saucy.
Saucy, come here.
Oh, the floss dance, yeah. We should do it. Oh, that one. I can't do it. You go,
This is a Piccadilly line.
I can't do it with the umbrella. You go, okay, wait, it's like
1, 2,
that.
3, and 5.
That.
Exactly, come in barely wearing a shirt and trousers if the rest of them were looking.
So, how does it feel to be in Los Angeles, Robbie?
It feels all tingly down in my nether regions.
Live long and prosper, yeah? So I was wearing, basically flesh-coloured sort of budgie smugglers. That's what,
What did you say?
Budgie smugglers, you know what I mean?
We smuggle the budgie.
North Americans are so boring. I wish we had fun words like budgie smugglers.
You can take that, North America. Run with it.
Let's steal it.
Oh, okay. Did you enjoy the shooting?
Yeah.
You all the time look at my.
You've got fantastic hair.
Yeah, I know, it's big.
You look like, you're ready to go to the pageant.
Yeah, I knew you would love it because you have that curly thing going on, but it's not so cool as my afro.
You could get lost in there for days.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd like to, in fact.
Steve Blackman and I had lots of long conversations where we batted our eyelashes at one another across Skype and just said, the moment we meet in the flesh, whoa, I'm going to give you such a cuddle.
Yes. But I'll tell you one thing, you are much better looking in real life than you are on TV.
Jonathan,
On
I
TV,
can't say the same for you.
a TV show, you're the worst looking of the bunch.
Thanks, Greg.
But here he's quite good looking.
You've put makeup on me tonight, so hopefully I don't look as coolish.
You are wearing quite a lot of makeup, I guess.
Yeah, thanks.
I can sleep anywhere, challenge me, right? I'll sleep right here, live on AOL.
Where's Robert De Niro? He said he was going to meet me here. He said he was going to be here, give me a foot rub and a glass of champagne. But he's not here. It's a disgrace. Robert, if you're seeing this, right? There'll be hell to pay, son.
I've said many a times to you when you smile at me, oh Lord, that smile.
All right, let's go with me then, and hope to God that
You can give yourself an ego boost.
at least once. Kids, when you're on the Vitality Mix, you want to take it easy because it's full of maca, guarana, and other things that will help you achieve erection when you don't need it.
Barry's tea versus Lion's tea. Now, I'm reading these off of a teleprompter, right? Lion's tea, spelt with an I. What a bunch of British morons.
Body of Christ!
And as the afternoon goes on, the other arm is going to creep around as well until we're like this. And then for all of the press.
Then Cameron's going to lay on top of us.
And I had other cast members that I enjoyed very much.
All right, I'm calling for a friend. My sex life is in well good shape, yeah? About this guy called Klaus is that he can communicate with dead people. Thinking, since he's so down in the dumps, do you think it'd be okay for him to, get it on with some of these dead people, like ethically speaking? And he likes to drink too, so that should help,
How do you know that?
Google.
Have you been going through my bins?
Yeah, all the time. I'm that person. But how are you
I've
finding
been throwing
it?
out a lot of dirty negligees recently, so... Who is the greatest Irish person, apart from myself?
Don't try Botox in a garden shed. Just because you did it on an orange doesn't mean it's going to work on someone's face. Okay? Think.
You always bring a little bit of sparkle, don't you?
You have to.
Just a bit of shine.
You have that is very shiny.
Look at that shine.
If I could count the amount of times that this boy's lifted his leg up in these things.
Look at my arches. Doing some pointing mid-interview.
Essentially, maca is like Peruvian Viagra.
Really?
Yeah. It's great for energy. And
Or maybe just having some afternoon liaisons.
Oh, so
me and you now.
Yeah.
Because I think my legs, they're quite in proportion at the top, but I think they could be more powerful and strong at the bottom.
69, scene 36, take 1. 69 is when a man and a woman love each other very much, and then they go down on each other at the same time. Love-oo.
R.I.P. my reproductive organs. That means that one of us
has destroyed,
has murdered this person's ability to procreate. I'm gonna go with you. Yes, I'm right.
Oh, why am I so destructive?
I auditioned for the part of Willy Wonka recently, but they gave it to Johnny Depp. I thought the costume was going to do it, but you know, they wanted some performance and talent to go along with it. But I just couldn't muster it on the day, man.
Take it off. Take it off, you cruel torturer. It's you.
Is it?
Yeah.
What did they want me to take off?
Just all your clothes and stuff. Yeah. Underpants, all that.
All of it.
Wedding ring.
Most of these people are actually dead.
Heathrow terminals.
You can see them only because I'm here.
Yeah.
Someone shaved your head in the night and you needed to grow back quickly. Get on the flax now. Nut dream.
It just sounds quite rude. A nut dream.
Nut dream. I've had a few nut dreams.
I'm hoping to acquire a stalker for this. It would make me feel loved. Maybe one of the mundymoms.com. Like an older woman, that's all I'm saying.
That's a beautiful thing.
I've got like a gym playlist, you know?
Look how attractive that is.
Sensual.
You're kind of fit. So, is your character gonna...
That's just one of my nipples. I have several.
You have more than 2?
I have about 7, all going down my back on either side.
Oh, that's not sexy, Robert. That's not sexy.
You haven't seen it yet,
No.
and you're welcome to.
Okay.
Oh! There'll be a Rob orgy. Small screen, big screen, little tiny iPhone screen, whatever you masturbate to, right? Whatever your machine is that you wank near, don't worry, I'll be on it soon. Fuck me sideways. Blank is officially at the top of my to-do list. Again. It's me!
Yes.
Hey!
There you go.
Can you connect me with this person? Delicious and smooth.
Jaws. No, I don't know. I'm trying to think of. What was the question again?
You have a pretty good improvising superpower.
Yeah.
You can improvise like a beast.
Let's just go with improv. Ironically, when asked a question, just silence for about 3 minutes, and then at the end goes improv.
Left testicle, the right testicle, and then the main shaft.
No.
You look fabulous then. Wonderful. We're famous on the tube.
So to finish off this Valentine's Day dinner, Robert will now perform a romantic cloth removal. 3, 2, 1.